on behalf of Envoy and Envoy Interactive, today I will present on the battery capability, the battery pack capability that we hope to be able to achieve and install in terms of the keypad device, the two push button keypad device that the consumers will hold in their hands, and by installing the little box, the Onvoi box that's behind me there in the back, that little box will be installed underneath the TV set, and by way of the two push button keypad device that's proprietary, original and distinctive to Onvoi and the Onvoi entertainment system, consumers and audiences will be delighted because with the two push button capability of the keypad device, during certain sequences and during certain moments, scenes and sequences during the on-screen content, the consumers will have the option to choose either option 1 or option 2, and they'll be able to guide the stories or guide the adventures of the on-screen characters, the beloved on-screen characters, so that this will result in a unique and very different, very distinctive entertainment platform that will be different from passive traditional entertainment content because it will give consumers more power or more choice over the storytelling, but also in terms of the battery pack, in terms of the lithium-ion battery pack, it'll be an integrated battery pack that's unique to the Onvoi keypad device, the two push-button keypad device, the remote control. And in terms of mAh, milliamp per hour, it's not going to need the voltage, the energy charge that's as robust as the likes of the modern day mobile phones, the cell phones that are put out there by the major companies, because those cell phones, mobile phones will have so many different apps, so many different in terms of functionality, so many different things for consumers to do with the mobile phone that they have battery packs that require an mAh rate or level that is just astronomical. And even by those standards are doing so much with the mobile phones that the battery charge oftentimes isn't reliable. So what we're developing is a lithium-ion battery pack that proprietary to the keypad device for Onvoi will require less voltage and energy charge in terms of the ratio, less, so that more can be done because of the simplicity and the emphasis on the user friendliness, because it will be as simple as that little box that's behind me being installed underneath the TV set, and by way of an infrared, and it'll also have radio frequency RF technology capability. By way of the infrared, the consumers, by way of a wide range signal, regardless of where you are in the room, you'll be able to point the keypad device towards the little box, and by doing click, click, different alternative endings will be able to result or unfurl in the stories on the screen. And this character should marry this person, this character should marry this other person, this character should go to this environment, this character should go to this other environment, this character should make the right choice, it should be a happy ending, this character should make the wrong choice, it should be a sad ending. That will be the epitome of consumers having choice over the stories and the scenes that will be different depending on who you're watching it with, because the little box underneath the TV set will be able to tabulate the percentages instantly. So if there's a tie, let's say two consumers, each with a keypad device or remote control, is holding it and pointing it to the little box underneath the TV set, and they vote different ways and there's an incompatibility, well then the interactive prompt on the screen will say deadlock. And that way they'll be forced to reach a consensus so that they can vote again and hit the options again, so that the story can proceed, and this will encourage teamwork and it will encourage cooperation so that the right results can be achieved in the wholesome and uplifting and interactive content on the Onvoi platform that will be very different from everything else out there in the entertainment ecosystem. But so even one individual, one single consumer can use a single keypad device and experience the Onvoi entertainment system by himself, choosing and guiding the adventures of the stories and the characters, the beloved characters on the screen. But if there's two people, then there's the deadlock interactive prompt that will appear, encouraging cooperation for the story to proceed. And if it's 3 people, then we're dealing with, in terms of a majority or a plurality, then based on the 3 people, then it's a 2-to-1 ratio, and the little box underneath the TV set will have an algorithm that will be able to tabulate the percentages instantly, so that according to consumer choice, according to the wishes, the wants, and the desires of the audience, these stories will turn out differently and proceed accordingly to what the audience, how they vote. And we don't like to use vote because it sounds overtly political, so we say according to the interactive input of the audience using the 2 push button keypad device. So up to 5 consumers, up to 5 keypad devices in terms of the home entertainment market will be able to submit an infrared signal to the screen, and it'll be wide range, so that in terms of the receivers and the transmitters, regardless of where you are in the living room or the den or the children's room or the basement, or even if it's a very spacious exhibit hall, eventually you want to do this in movie theaters and enable interactive cinema. But the key thing is up to 5. For home entertainment, up to 5 will have a wide range signal, so that regardless of how spacious the room is or where you are in the room, your signal will be able to give you interactive capability and interactive input, so that way you'll have your say according to who you watch it with. The stories will be different, the endings will be different. Is it a happy ending? Is it a sad ending? Does it enter into a tense moment in terms of the plot line? Does it enter into a romantic moment? Different genres can be tapped into. It will revolutionize entertainment, the entertainment industry, because it will give, more than ever before, consumers choice. And instead of passively watching traditional entertainment content, consumers will be more enthralled and more immersed than ever, because they'll have a say in how the stories on the screen turn out, how they end, and what the characters do, what values will be promoted, what should the themes be. It depends on you. Who are you watching it with? Do they agree with you? If you watched it with the wrong group of people, install that little box which is portable in nature, and then do it by yourself, or get a new group of people, and the interactive element, the cooperation element, the element of watching content not so passively and lost in your thoughts, but rather with a group of people, and the content will be short in duration, so that they're fast-paced clips that will be eventful and memorable and unforgettable, and there will be short in duration, so that the Envoy entertainment system doesn't take all your time. But the purpose of this video is to describe the leaps and bounds that we're making in terms of innovative progress, because we're thinking about a lithium-ion battery pack that's securely integrated within the keypad device, the contents of the keypad device, so that it can be chargeable, and eventually, someday, we foresee the keypad device being charged, up to 5 keypad devices being charged in an ancillary unit, separate from the little box underneath the TV set, a charging station where 5 keypad devices are placed on a standalone charging platform where, because of the lithium-ion battery, they're going to be able to charge reliably and securely, and that way the consumers, the ladies, the gentlemen, will get the keypad device that they use to enjoy the interactive experiences in the home entertainment, for home entertainment purposes. Then they take the keypad device, they put it in the pocket of their jacket, they leave it in their truck. After it's charged at home, they put it in their pocket, and the chargeability, the voltage, the energy charge will be reliable because of the limited functionality, and the simplicity and the user friendliness of this product. And it's going to, that chargeability and that portability aspect, eventually the same family of product lines, the same Onvoi branding strategy and business strategy could enable interactive cinema, so that the gentlemen keep it in their pocket, the jacket, the ladies keep it in their purse, families keep it in the minivan or in the truck or in the SUV, and then when they see that sign that says Envoy Interactive Cinemas, or maybe it's major exhibitor companies, major movie theater companies, when they see interactive movies, interactive cinema at your local movie theater, they'll have it charged, ready to go, and they experienced it at home in terms of the home entertainment model. They Said that was so much fun. It gave me a choice, and it was uplifting, and it was positive, and had the right values, and it was completely different from anything else I experienced, different than video games, different than passive traditional entertainment content. And then that was so much fun, and now they're doing it in cinema, they're doing it in the movie theater. I'll bring the Onvoi Keypad device, and eventually we're working on similar technology models that could enable that interactivity, that interactive element as far as the on-screen content in movie theaters. Domestically here in the wonderful United States of America, we hope to build this in the United States of America, assemble all the components in the United States of America. We hope for the United States of America to be the first market to test it, to love it, to enjoy it, and then eventually we're going to create a new industry. Onvoi Interactive will essentially result in a new interactive industry that will lead to tremendous job growth, lead to tremendous innovation, leaps and bounds in terms of innovation, in terms of pushing the envelope as far as science and artistry and innovation. This could be a magnificent opportunity for everyone involved. And again, we're working on the battery pack. There's another video out there on the radio frequency, the RF technology. People think radio frequency technology is outdated. No, no, no. There's certain elements to that technology that will eventually have truly meaningful ramifications for the future of cinema and the future of movie theaters. And we are working on things that eventually not only could revolutionize and transformationally change the home entertainment market, but eventually we could dramatically increase attendance and revenue for movie theaters that choose to get involved in this venture, in this project, in this enterprise, and that could dramatically increase attendance and revenue for theaters, for studios, for everyone that chooses to partake in this new industry that we're hoping to unveil and to revolutionize here in the United States of America. Thank you so very much for listening. On behalf of Onvoi and Onvoi Interactive, thank you for your attention, and thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day.